So one of my favorite theories that has come out of early paleontology was the idea of sex slaves. To sum it all up, basically, there was a time where when they were finding these massive dinosaur bones, they started to realize a lot of them were bigger than things that are currently alive on Earth. Um, and a large portion of the paleontological community felt these things were too big to exist, not because they were too heavy, not because they couldn't move around, but because they couldn't mate. They were too heavy to have any sort of mating process that wouldn't immediately kill the female. Um, So the solution they thought up of, because clearly they did exist, they had a population, so there had to have been some way for them to do it. The solution were sex slaves. The idea is that in order for a dinosaur to mate, was that it had to wade into a deep enough lake that the water between the two animals would sort of relieve some of the pressure and the weight of the male on top of the female. Um, and this, if I remember correctly, was a theory that lasted for a while, for a good while. And then we learned more about dinosaurs, their apparatus, how heavy they got, weren't exactly as crazy as the estimates that people were saying. Um, and we learned more about physics and gravity and things like that and how it interacts with animals and objects. And we learned they didn't need sex likes. They just needed each other.